Well, hello and welcome to Towcester, the new home of the English Greyhound Derby, sponsored by Star Sports. We're looking ahead to the English outsiders, the challenge of some of the bigger price runners for the Classic. And joining me, of course, Martin Chapman from Star Sports, Kevin Hutton and Ian Fortune. Some of the bigger price runners that have been nibbled at, Martin.
Well, nibbled at, certainly been absolutely murdered, but our firm has been Ball Run Bolt. He's been as big as 66, and he's now into 25 to 1. So, interesting one. I mean, obviously claiming he's being English now.
English thoroughbred.
Yeah, now
I didn't want to jump in there.
I was going to say,
how many races has he had in England?
Precisely 0 at the moment.
Oh, that's
There's 3
right,
trials, though,
that's
so if he was E-Streak, he could get in a Grady race, he'd be streak qualifying class now. But
English owner, English trainer. I think he's English.
Just about, Irish bred, but we'll tolerate that anyway.
Well, they're all Irish bred.
Exactly. So, I mean, he's certainly been the one. He's got some great form in Ireland last year. I mean, he was third in the Puppy Derby at Harold's Cross, talking about Droopy's Wilbury early on, third in that. Just had 3 trials in it. Interestingly, only gave him a 480 trial and not a 500 metre trial, which I couldn't really work out. A couple of fair sprint trials, but the money certainly talks like he's a very, very fast dog. Another dog we like is Forest Con, who was obviously going back to early on with the Rotors Wildcat and Woohoo. Another one out of that amazing litter that seems to be thrown. And I think they have trouble selling that next litter, weren't they? All the pups that come out of that. I think them pups might go quite well. I thought he ran really well behind Wildcat the other night, to be fair. Did a lot of running after completely missing the break and getting a bit lost maybe around the first couple of bends. He's definitely a nice dog, and once you get his trapping together, obviously he won the Monmore Puppy Derby last year and he did show what he can do with his trapping. At about a 40 to 1 chance, he'd be of interest to a bigger price one as well.
Okay. Dogs on bitches in this instance. Empress Katie of yours, Velvet Blaze, Farbank Frank, Hirachi Scotty. I'm talking about the Kevin Hutton challenge. We've already spoken, of course, about Wildcat. Empress Katie, I think, is going to be one that's going to, catch people's eye. Is that fair enough?
I think she'd be very interesting around here. She's, she's coming forward all the time. Trainers Championship night, she won in 29:40. So that puts us there or thereabouts, and she will improve on that. And I think she'd get plenty of local support.
A little bit like her sister, Droopy's Live, both have been touted as possible and more likely stayers, but is it a situation there is only one Derby?
Absolutely, yeah, the owners are keen to give it a go. She definitely shapes like, staying's going to be her game, but, while there's a Derby here, we'll, give it a go, I think. She ran on Training Championship night and she went to Nottingham a week or so later and picked up a little niggle, so, but she should be back in time and should be trialling within the next couple of weeks.
Just a quick word about obviously some cracking owners of your good self. Paul Oliver, he's got Hirachi Scotty, and of course the Burtons have Farbank Frank, and they went pretty close with Screen Critic.
Yeah, he was 4th back in 2013. Mike and Jules, big supporters of the kennel, and they always love to have a run or two in the English Derby, and they also own Velvet Blaze as well. So, and he's got some very good form around here. So he could do 29:20 around here, fairly easily. So he'll definitely be a lively outsider.
Any thoughts, Ian? I mean, Higher Butt has been sort of defied our belief last year that he could handle Wimbledon, and boy, he had a fantastic campaign and almost pinched it, didn't he? Would they consider Towcester, I wonder?
I'd back him to lead at the third bend, but I think he'll need a black cab to get to the line, to be honest. 500 metres around Towcester is a different scenario than 40 metres in Wimbledon. He's a year older, of course. No, and they've been sprinting him. I don't think. I'm not even sure he'll turn up, to be honest.
I'm going to come to you for the the Irish outsiders. Any other thoughts about sort of English greyhounds at a bigger price?
Well, given the strength of the Irish team, aren't all the English dogs outsiders as such?
Nice one. The fighting talk starts here and now.
Again, I think there's plenty there. It is a case of wait for the draw. Pick out the dogs that have had maybe less than 10 or 12 races, because there's plenty of good dogs over here, strong dogs. Again, all the Woohoo litter, they're all a decent price. You know what I mean? Yeah. And again, that's the type of dog I'd be looking for. Something that can hold its own to the corner, but it's strong.
It's fantastic. I think I've debated the English versus Irish challenge for many, many years with Ian's father, Michael, and I can just see this continuing for, praise God, the next 50 years as well, So fantastic, Ian. I mean, from my point of view, just very, very briefly, a couple of dogs that I think have caught my eye at bigger prices, new in shadow now with Charlie Lister, of course, with the Lister Derby record's pretty good. He's always been a fast dog, went close in the Peterborough Puppy Derby, was in Bluebirds Puppy Classic. He's trialled well. And it's Droopy's Live as well. I'm not too sure whether Elaine and the team are going to consider a Derby challenge, but I think she's quite, an exceptional bitch, and maybe she's the type, and we'll talk about this a little bit later in terms of the type of ground that's going to be required to win the Derby. Is it all about speed, or you're going to have some resolution to keep on qualifying? Well, look, that's a little word on the outsiders, the English outsiders for the Star Sports Greyhound Derby. Back to us shortly.